Beyond the spacesuit unveiling the lesser-known realities of astronauts. Astronauts, these brave souls venturing into the cosmos, often become cultural icons, embodying our collective yearning for exploration and discovery. We marvel at their daring missions, their groundbreaking achievements, their unwavering courage in the face of the great unknown. But behind the helmets, beyond the spacesuits, lies a world of intricate details and extraordinary experiences that often remain hidden from public view. Today, we're going to peel back the layers and delve into the lesser-known facets of being an astronaut, revealing the fascinating realities of their lives and work. From the rigorous demands of their training to the profound psychological effects of space travel, we'll uncover the hidden dimensions of these modern-day explorers. So, buckle up, space cadets, as we embark on a captivating journey into the intriguing and lesser-known world of astronauts. Mastering the cosmos, the multidisciplinary life of an astronaut. Being an astronaut isn't just about blasting off into space, it's far more nuanced. Astronauts are scientists, engineers, technicians, and even deep-sea divers. Their training is demanding and diverse. They master astrophysics, troubleshoot life support, and stay fit. This is their daily reality. Scientific research is crucial. From microgravity experiments to lunar geology, astronauts lead scientific exploration. They study space travel's effects on the human body and keep spacecraft operational. They understand complex engineering systems. Troubleshooting technical glitches is part of the job. Next time you see an astronaut, see a master of multiple disciplines. A wrinkle in time experiencing time dilation in space. Remember that mind-bending theory of relativity, the one Einstein came up with? Well, it's not just theoretical physics, it's a tangible reality for astronauts. They get to experience one of its most intriguing consequences firsthand: time dilation. Time dilation, in the context of space travel, means that time passes slightly slower for astronauts orbiting Earth at high speeds compared to their Earth-bound counterparts. This mind-boggling phenomenon arises from the interplay of speed and gravity as predicted by Einstein's theories. The faster you travel through space, the slower time flows for you relative to someone who is stationary. So, astronauts aboard the International Space Station, whizzing around our planet at breakneck speeds, actually age a tiny bit slower than us down here on Earth. The difference in time experienced is on the order of fractions of a second over the course of a 6-month mission. But hey, it's still time travel, even if it's not quite back to the future material. So the next time you check your watch, spare a thought for those space travelers orbiting above, experiencing time at a slightly different pace. Cosmic Cuisine, the curious case of space food. We've all seen those freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches and Tang commercials making space food seem like a novelty. But the reality of dining in microgravity is far more complex and, dare I say, less appetizing. Imagine trying to enjoy a meal when your food floats away at the slightest nudge, or when every bite releases a cloud of crumbs that could clog vital equipment. That's the daily culinary challenge for astronauts. Space food has to be carefully processed and packaged to withstand the rigors of launch, storage in microgravity, and consumption in a cramped, weightless environment. Many space foods are freeze-dried, irradiated or dehydrated, removing moisture to prevent spoilage and make them more compact and less likely to create crumbs. But this processing can also affect the taste and texture of the food, making it a far cry from a home-cooked meal. Astronauts often complain about the blandness of space food, and the lack of variety can lead to food fatigue over long missions. So, while space food may not be winning any Michelin stars anytime soon, it represents a fascinating intersection of science, technology, and the human need for sustenance and comfort. Chapter 4. Suiting Up for Survival. The Engineering Marvels of Spacesuits. That iconic white spacesuit. It's a symbol of human ingenuity, a technological marvel that allows us to venture beyond the confines of our spacecraft and into the vacuum of space. But those suits are much more than just fashion statements. They're personalized spacecraft, miniaturized life support systems that protect astronauts from the harsh realities of the cosmos. Spacesuits, or extravehicular mobility units, EMUs, as they're officially known, are designed to withstand extreme temperatures, provide a breathable atmosphere, regulate pressure, and shield astronauts from harmful radiation. Each suit is a complex assembly of layers, each with a specific function, working in harmony to keep its wearer alive and operational. The innermost layer provides ventilation and cooling, circulating water to regulate the astronaut's body temperature. Next comes a layer of pressurized gas, essentially creating a miniature atmosphere around the astronaut's body. Then there's the thermal insulation, protecting against the extreme temperature swings of space. And let's not forget about the outer layer, which provides protection from micrometeoroids and radiation. Those suits are a testament to human ingenuity, a symbol of our relentless pursuit of exploration, and a reminder of the extraordinary lengths we go to push the boundaries of human endeavor. Chapter 5. Space Adaptation Syndrome. When your stomach goes 0G. We've all felt a little queasy on a roller coaster or a turbulent flight. Now imagine that feeling magnified as your body adapts to the disorienting environment of microgravity. That's the reality for many astronauts who experience Space Adaptation Syndrome, or SAS, a form of motion sickness unique to space travel. The fluids in your body, accustomed to being pulled downwards, start floating around, causing congestion, headaches, and that dreaded nausea. The good news is that SAS is usually temporary, lasting for the first few days of a mission as the body acclimates to its new weightless environment. While there's no surefire way to prevent SAS, astronauts undergo extensive training to prepare their bodies for the disorientation of spaceflight. But SAS is a reminder that space travel is not without its challenges. Adapting to a weightless world. We evolved under Earth's gravity, rarely noticing it. In space, our bodies transform remarkably. Muscle atrophy is noticeable. Muscles weaken without gravity, bone density decreases, bones lose calcium, becoming brittle, eyesight changes occur. Astronauts follow rigorous exercise regimens. They mimic gravity's effects on muscles and bones. The cardiovascular system changes. Spaceflight can suppress immune responses. Our bodies constantly adapt to their environment. Chapter 7. Training in the Neutral Buoyancy Lab. Imagine diving into a giant swimming pool and suddenly feeling weightless, like you're floating in space. That's the experience astronauts have in the Neutral Buoyancy Lab, or NBL, a massive training ground where they prepare for the challenges of working in microgravity. The NBL is no ordinary swimming pool. It's a vast 6.2 million gallon tank of water, large enough to house full-scale mock-ups of spacecraft components, like the International Space Station. Here, astronauts can don those bulky spacesuits and practice everything from spacewalks to robotic arm operations, all while suspended in a weightless environment that mimics the conditions of space. Astronauts spend hours being weighted down with ballast, fine-tuning their buoyancy until they achieve that delicate balance of weightlessness. Once they're neutrally buoyant, the real training begins. The NBL remains an invaluable training tool, providing astronauts with a crucial stepping stone between the classroom and the cosmos. We often think of astronauts as fearless explorers, venturing into the unknown with unwavering courage. But behind the stoic facades and technical prowess lies the human element, the psychological toll of isolation, confinement, and the immense pressure of spaceflight. Imagine being confined to a cramped spacecraft, millions of miles from home, with the same small group of people, for months on end. Space travel is as much a psychological challenge as it is a physical one. Astronauts undergo rigorous psychological screening and training to prepare them for the mental demands of their missions. They learn stress management techniques, communication skills, and how to maintain team cohesion in high-pressure situations. One of the biggest challenges is coping with isolation and confinement. Astronauts are away from their loved ones for extended periods, living and working in close quarters with their crewmates. To combat these psychological stressors, astronauts have regular communication with family and friends back home. They can make phone calls, send emails, and even have video chats, technology bridging the vast distance and providing a vital link to their support networks. But it's not just about staying connected to Earth. It's also about fostering strong bonds with their crewmates. Astronauts rely on each other for support, camaraderie, and even a sense of normalcy in an extraordinary environment. Picture this. You're floating in the vacuum of space, tethered to your spacecraft by a thin lifeline, with the Earth a breathtaking, swirling canvas below. Spacewalks are meticulously planned operations, every step choreographed and rehearsed countless times. Out there, in the vacuum of space, there's no room for error. Astronauts spend hours checking their spacesuits, pre-breathing pure oxygen to prevent decompression sickness. Once ready, they enter the airlock, tethered for safety using specialized tools to maneuver. They install equipment, repair components, and conduct experiments. It's a testament to the human spirit, pushing beyond our limits. Imagine gazing upon Earth from space, a fragile oasis of life amidst the vastness of the cosmos. This often triggers the overview effect, a profound cognitive shift in awareness reported by many astronauts. It's a transformative experience that can have a lasting impact on an astronaut's worldview. Many return with a heightened sense of environmental awareness and a renewed commitment to protecting our planet. This shift arises from the unique vantage point of space. From orbit, the Earth appears borderless, a unified sphere without divisions. The thin blue line of the atmosphere highlights the fragility of our planet. It's a humbling experience, reminding us we are all passengers on this spaceship Earth. The overview effect has been described as a spiritual experience, a profound understanding of our place in the universe. As we've journeyed through these lesser-known aspects of being an astronaut, we've uncovered a world of extraordinary challenges, remarkable adaptations, and profound insights. From the intricacies of space food to the psychological impact of isolation. From the engineering marvels of spacesuits to the awe-inspiring overview effect. It's clear that astronauts are not just explorers, they're pioneers, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge, endurance, and understanding. Their experiences offer a unique perspective on our place in the cosmos, reminding us of both the fragility and resilience of life on Earth. So, the next time you see an image of an astronaut floating in space, remember that behind the visor lies a story of dedication, sacrifice, and an unquenchable thirst for exploration. Their journeys inspire us to look beyond our earthly confines, to embrace the unknown, and to strive for a future where humanity's reach extends to the stars. Keep looking up, keep questioning, and never lose your sense of wonder. The universe is vast, and there's still so much left to explore.